Hi class. I wonder if everybody's as exhausted as I am and feeling that after holiday crash, but anyways, so I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, and this is our 6th forum 6, 2 more weeks left. It's just insane. So anyways, I really liked this TED Talk just because I'm an arguer myself, and so I find it fascinating how people argue, and just the growth in my own platform of arguing. And I really resonate with a lot of what he said. I love that specifically he said the learning isn't losing. I really like that because, one, it just really makes a whole lot of sense. Because if you end up learning something, even if you lose the argument, you still, at the end of the day, if you were really trying to learn and figure out about the opposing viewpoint, and listening to understand and not listening to fight back and try to come up with your next argument, then it doesn't matter what side of the aisle you end up on, whether you agree with them or you don't agree with them, you learn something. And I think that's something that we have lost in society in general. I think that I'm hoping that, like with his argument or with his TED Talk, like people start arguing in a better, healthier way, because I think that we just are so toxic about it and see it as a war. Like I have to be right, you have to be wrong. And that's just not the case. There are a lot of things where we can't both be right. But that's not, winning a war should not ever be the goal of an argument. I think it was talking about the part of, like, looking at it like you're more than one member, looking at it as if you're the arguer and the audience member. And I think it's really about self-reflection. Like, you're trying to see how you argue with other people, and just being able to take that in and really be honest with yourself about what you're doing. I used to be a really big war arguer. I had to be right, and you had to see that I was right, and you had to agree that I was right. And I realized a couple of years ago that it just took away my peace. Like I didn't want to be right anymore. So, I just really would stop and listen, and I would clarify, and I would make an objective decision whether I agreed or didn't agree. And I came to the realization that if it meant that I still believe that I was right and that bothers you, then that's a you problem and not a me problem. Because I try to gather all the information and make an informed decision. And I just really wish we did that more often. Because it's so much more peaceful to argue in a way where you're learning something at the end of the day than it is to argue with that war mindset. And I just really wish we saw it more, especially in politics. So anyways, I hope everybody has a good week, and yeah, bye.